Good morning, you wonderful humans. Hello, hello, hello. It is officially 7:29, which means I have 1 minute to give my spiel before we get started on this wonderful Wednesday morning. Thank you for the few of you that are joining in. I know it's early. I hope that you are going to use this. I am Seth Spicer. I'm doing this as CCHS with my friends Adam Fox and Jacob Carroll. This is free bodyweight exercise programming going Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7:30, 11:30, and 5:30 in the afternoon. This is for anybody who doesn't have money for the gym, anybody who's apprehensive to go to the gym. This is for anybody who's just beginning exercise. It's for anybody who wants a consistent group of people to exercise with, right? This is really meant for anybody to have availability and access to exercise, right? So there's regressions and progressions for anybody, so that if you come in and you feel like it's a little too hard, a little too easy, well, then this is perfect for you. I'll provide adjustments along the way so that you can enjoy this and get a solid workout yourself, okay? Why? Why are we doing this? Why are we giving away something for free? Tell your friends. We believe that health and fitness should be accessible, right? Everybody should be able to exercise on their own time and reach their health goals and have the tides turn so that they can achieve their goals, because right now the odds are stacked against a lot of us. You can find us at Connected CHS across many of our different platforms. We're on Instagram. We have a Facebook page called Connected Community Health Support. We go by CCHS. It's kind of catchy. Before you begin any exercise program, always consult a physician. Make sure that you are prepared and ready for an exercise program that is ideal for you. We made it as ideal as we can for as many people as we could. All you need to join is an 8x8 foot space, perhaps some gym shorts or whatever you think is ideal for an exercise session. All you have to do is follow my instructions for 30 minutes. I'll explain the rest, and you just hop in and get yourself in a nice workout to start this Wednesday morning. Now, first and foremost, before we get started, I want to, again, display what it would be like if you do have difficulty getting to the ground. Perhaps you're part of the older population. Perhaps you're overweight to the point where it's difficult to get up and down off the floor. That's okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull. You can grab a chair if you have one. You can grab a pillow. But what you're going to do, here's my equivalent of a chair, side stand. And here's my pillow. If you're trying to go from standing to sitting or standing to kneeling to the floor, you're going to approach your chair or side table, hands on the side table, dominant knee forward, drop the back knee down to the pillow, other knee down, and from there you can traverse to the floor. And similarly, if we're going from an exercise that's on the floor to standing and you need assistance, come back over to the chair, sturdy structure, whatever you have, both hands on, dominant leg forward, walk your way up, and then we're back to standing. All right. Again, this is meant for everybody to be able to enjoy a solid exercise program, so we include that in there for our special populations. And again, this is going to be a 30-minute exercise today. This is going to be 3 days a week. As the exercise program continues, it becomes more difficult, more frequent, and longer in duration, as any good exercise program does. We have 8 exercises. We're going to be going 20 seconds of work today to 40 seconds rest, all the way through the list, and then starting again at the top, going through 3 times. We'll have a warm-up, a cool-down. I'll name each exercise, describe it for you, show it, and then I'll start the time for us, okay? So to begin, we have our warm-up. We're going to be standing for the warm-up today. Let me put my piece of paper up. Good. For the warm-up today, we're going to be doing just some hip and knee raises. I'm going to do 7 to the front. And now you're going to do 7 to the side for either leg, whichever one you feel comfortable starting with. If you need to hold on to the wall, I encourage that as well. There's no shame in that whatsoever. Whatever you have to do to get a good workout. Same thing with the side, the other leg, 7 reps. If you need to hold on to the wall, hold on to your local fan. You always have a fan to hold on to right here. And 7 to the side. Perhaps we should start a quote of the day. That sounds like something maybe up my alley. Quote of the day, believe in yourself. All right, hips are feeling pretty loosey-goosey. Next up, we have T-spine rotations, arms all the way out to the side. That gets a little hard. You can keep them in close as well, but out to the side. I like this idea where you just take your arms and you rotate them as far to the side as you can without moving your hips. Come back to center. Go ahead and do 5 of these each side. Rotate to the right and back center. These are T-spine rotations, your thoracic spine rotations. To the left, reach, back center. All day we sit in chairs and hunch over our phones for the most part, keyboards, you name it. So this is a great way to open up your chest in the morning. Great way to start the day. It's better than a cup of coffee, but I take the coffee too. Whew. All right. The next exercise is going to be for the warm-up, some simple neck circles. Just going to be going around nice and slow. We go 7 each side. Ready, begin. Cracking isn't bad unless it's painful. If you experience any pain during the course of the exercise program, shut it down. It should burn. It should hurt good, but it should not hurt bad. Pain equals bad. Shut it down if you experience pain. Other direction. All right. And now lastly, we have our major joint known as our shoulders. And what we're going to do is a shoulder circle. We're going to be doing that. Going to be doing that for about 30 seconds. Ready? Begin. And other side, other direction. Take it for a few more seconds to get the shoulders nice and warm. Okay, and we're done with the warm-up. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Still 3 of us on here. Thank you for joining, whomsoever you are. Thank you for being here. There is something behind me. It's probably my local gremlin. She exists in the back. I keep her tucked away during the live streams. Thank you for noticing. I'll tell her to stay away next time. So what we have now is we're going to begin the actual exercise routine. We have 3 sets through. We're going to start with our hinge, okay? 20 seconds of our hinge. Today it's going to be standing floor touches. Standing floor touches, you're just standing. Push your butt back and go as low as you can towards the floor. Okay, ideally your spine is neutral the entire time as opposed to the bent over gremlin look. Okay, so we're going to be here, hips back, and stand up for 20 seconds when I say go. So go ahead and get into position. We're starting in 3, 2, 1, begin. 20 seconds of hip extensions. Go as low as you feel comfortable. If you can go to the floor, that's awesome. Go forth and do that. Only 20 seconds to start this exercise. And time. Those are adjustments from glute bridges, and I think they're going to work a lot better for a lot of us. I think I like them better already. I can already feel it in my hamstrings. Beautiful. Next up, we have prone snow angels or bent over wall slides. Okay, prone snow angels. For those of us that are standing, I'll show you the adaptation first. It's going to be bent over wall slides, just up and forth, almost like you're doing a snow angel. For those of us on the floor, we're just going to be doing a snow angel on our belly. Okay, get into position, starting in 3, 2, 1, begin. Only going for 20 seconds. Mostly with the arms. 3, 2, 1, and time. And next up, we have lateral raises. If you're still standing, that's fine. You can remain standing. Lateral raises. If you're on the floor and want to stay there, that's okay too. You can stay right here and do your lateral raises. If you're about to get the vaccine like I am, that's fantastic. These will give you the boulder shoulders. I also call them Flappy Birds. They're one of my favorites. Treat them right. Flappy Birds starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. If you want to make it more intense, you need a little bit more weight for a solid workout, I understand. That's okay. Feel free to grab a dog with a harness, perhaps a cart of orange juice, maybe a book that's been sitting on your side table, and lift those for 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. Next up, we have our core option. We either have knee raises for our standing folks or crunches for our ground-based people at the moment. Knee raises are just going to be marching for 20 seconds, just like that. And if you are a crunch person, we're going to be on the floor like so, just doing a crunch. If you're really feeling froggy, you can do a full sit-up. That's fine. Go ahead and get into position. We're starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds. Go ahead and begin. 20 seconds of breaking down to that six-pack. I know it's down there somewhere. I got to find mine sometime between now and summer. Three, 2, 1, and time. Fantastic. We are moving through this workout. If you're just joining us, this is CCHS. I am Seth Spicer. Thank you for being here so early on this beautiful Wednesday morning. We go every day, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 7:30, 11:30, and 5:30 to get you free weight loss support. Next up, we have quarter squats. If you're on the floor, stand up. If you're standing, you're already in position. We're doing squats. Go quarter squat or deep as you want. We're going to be starting the squat in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. This is a quarter squat. This is a half squat. If you want to leave the ground because you want more of a workout, that is okay too. Okay? Knees go forward. Feet stay flat on the floor. Chest up nice and tall like you're picking something up. 3, 2, 1. Last one, and time. Now, one of my other personal favorite exercises, we have the push up. We have 2 choices, 3 choices. You can be at the wall and use the wall to make it a little easier than a normal push-up, like so. Where the lower down the wall you go, the harder it becomes. You can do a floor push isometric from the floor, so you just push into the floor and don't actually raise off the ground. Or we can do push-ups from our knees or feet. Go ahead and get into whichever position you prefer. Starting in 3, 2, 1, begin. Go for it. Push-ups. I'm going from the knees in the first set. Keep it working. 3, 2, 1, and time. We are moving through this workout. I hope that you are starting to feel it this wonderful morning before you head off to work. We have a little bit of an easier recovery one now. This is going to be the forward and reverse arm swings. Okay, it's like Flappy Birds, but going forward and back this time. That is beautiful. Let it be known, dogs are the best. Get some water if you need it. Forward reverse arm swings, starting in 3, 2, 1, begin. Again, if you have a dog, a cat in a harness, a shot put laying around, perhaps a toddler, I don't know, you can lift them like this as well. These are good for the front of your shoulders, upper trap, and time. And lastly, in our set of 8, we're going to be standing kickbacks, like so. If you're really feeling fancy, you can take the opposite arm as the leg you're kicking back, so right leg back, left arm, and throw it back behind you, okay? This is a standing alteration of the Superman. If you're feeling froggy and you want to do a normal Superman on the floor, that's fine too. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Doesn't matter which leg you start with. However, I'll tell you to switch sides in 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. I started with my right arm, left leg. Now I'm finishing with my right leg, left arm, and time. And that's the end of set 1. Take a quick sec, grab some water if you need it, hydrate or dehydrate. We love to remain hydrated during our exercises. Now we'll be going back to the top. We're going to be going back to the top and starting with our floor touches. Okay, 15 seconds. Yes, this is water, not coffee. All right, get into position. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, my hammy's warmed up. I'm going to the floor now. If you can't make it to the floor, that's okay. Keep it going. Just go as low as you can, as low as you feel comfortable. 3, 2, 1, and time. We're already into set number 2. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We have prone snow angels. Prone snow angels can be on your belly, as if you're making an actual snow angel. Or they can be bent over snow angels as well. Okay, that is the standing adaptation. Okay, again, we have an adaptation so that everybody can remain standing through this entire exercise if you would like that. Beginning in 3, 2, 1, go for it. Prone snow angels by your side to the top for 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. Fan-diddly-tastic. Next up, we have seated lateral raises or standing lateral raises if you are standing. Personally, I'm going to be standing right here. Again, this is adapted for anybody to remain standing if you have a hard time getting to the floor, if you have bad knees, if you are very overweight, if you are, an older population. That's okay. This is for you to lose weight too. It's for everybody. All right. Seated lateral raises starting in 3, 2, 1, begin. Also known as Flappy Birds. 7:49, the best time of the day. I need a cat or something. Lift it up off the ground. 3, 2, 1, and time. I'm starting to feel those. I am feeling those in my shoulders now. Vaccine season is here. My shoulders will be prepared. We have crunches or knee raises. If you're a standing folks, stay standing. We have knee raises to get our core work in for the day. If you are on the floor, these are going to be crunches or sit-ups depending on your level of intensity. Okay, we're going for 20 seconds. Find your position. Starting in 3, 2, 1, begin. And if you really want to go for it, you can. You can really just crank them out to increase the intensity. If not, that's perfectly fine. Do as much as you can. 3, 2, 1, and time. Again, this is variable intensity so that everybody can get a solid workout from this. If you want to go faster, go faster. If you want to find some weights for these exercise patterns. That's fine. I encourage it. We want everybody to be able to enjoy this workout. For the 4 of you that are still here, thank you very much for watching. I know it's early. Next up, my favorite exercise, squats. If you're standing, stay standing. If you're on the floor, go ahead and rise up. Doing our squats, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. You can have your hands on your hips for stability if you want them. Hands up in front if you don't. You can move them if you like. If you want to leave the ground, feel free to do that as well if you want more intensity. Quarter squats, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right. Halfway through. Hope you guys are enjoying it so far. I hope your heart rate's up a little bit. Mine is pounding, actually. All right, after the squats, we have wall pushes or a push up. Wall push, again, can go from the wall. The lower you go, the harder it is until you reach the floor, which is about as hard as we can get. Okay, find your position. Starting in 3, 2, 1, begin. If you just want to push from the floor, that's fine. That'll still work your muscles as well. If you want to go from the knees, yes, please. Whichever exercise is best for you, use it to participate. And time. Centering my chi. And next up, we have forward and reverse arm swings. Do I have anything in my immediate area? I don't. Forward and reverse arm swings can be standing, kneeling, seated, as long as you have room for your arms to clear your legs. We are on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch as Connected CHS. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Front raises, push back to the sky, push back. Forward and reverse arm swings. And time. Shut it down, shut it down. Lastly, we have the standing glute extensions. You can keep both hands on the wall, kick a leg back. If you're feeling froggy, you can go leg back and arm back, the opposite arm to the leg. Halfway through, I will tell you to switch. If you want to keep it with a Superman, that's fine. You can maintain this position as well. But again, adapted for our standing folks. Find your position on the wall. I'll tell you to start with the left leg this time. Start with the left leg in 3, 2, 1. Begin. Left leg back. Right arm. And switch sides. Right leg, left arm. Really open up that chest. Push that foot back. One more. And time. And that was the end of round number 2. We're going to go back to the top starting in 25 seconds with these standing floor touches. All right, all right. Take a quick sip of water. Not coffee. I'm going to have to start paying to advertise this to people. Can't give away all this beautiful gold for nothing. Push the butt back, starting in 3, 2, 1, begin. Floor touches. If you have a weight that you're able to lift, go for it. If not, that's all right. This is meant to be body weight. And time. Next up, we have prone snow angels. I'll adjust my timer very briefly. Prone snow angels, you can be on your belly or bent over. I'll do the bent over variation this time for our standing friends. All right. Again, the standing variation is here, making snow angels overhead. The ground version is on your belly, making a snow angel. Okay, starting in 3, 2, 1, and begin. This variation might actually be harder. It just doesn't require getting to the floor. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1. Shut it down. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Next up, we have lateral raises. Lateral raises, also known as Flappy Birds. These will work your shoulders. The last one was supposed to work your back. Wherever you feel it, you feel it. As long as you don't feel pain, that is the game plan. Okay. We get the hang of this as it goes on. Lateral raises starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Tell your friends, tell anybody they could use this. Anybody that's been trying to lose weight without success, that's okay. This is for you to help support you reach your goals. 3, 2, 1, and time. My shoulders are on fire. Next up, we have crunches. We all love a good crunch in the morning. I'm not a huge fan of the crunch personally, but that's all right. It still gets your abbies working in the morning. If you are standing, we're going to be doing knee raises. Again, as earlier, if you're just joining in, knee raises are just pumping the knees up to the chest. I'm going to be doing that this time. Everybody else is going to be doing crunches. Feel free to get into position. Starting in 3, 2, 1, begin. If you're just joining, my name is Seth Spicer, working with Jake Carroll and Adam Fox under the name Connected CHS, Connected Community Health Support, CCHS. And time. Next week, things are going to go a little longer. Next week, we're going 30 on, 30 off. I hope you're mentally prepared for it. Things will get harder if you're having a good time. Next up. Oh, wonderful. I don't know if you remember this. We have quarter squats. In the future, I will have all the exercises posted for you all so that you can follow along if you're visually impaired or deaf. That's fantastic. We'll make those considerations moving forward 110%. Had a great friend propose that idea. Thank you. Squats starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Thinking of a squat like you're sitting in a chair. If you want to go deeper, feel free. If you're feeling super athletic and you want to leave the ground, sure. I'm not going to stop you. And time. The only thing going to stop you from leaving the ground is gravity today. This exercise session is not brought to you by gravity. And next up, we have push-ups. Go ahead and find a wall. Find a wall, find a floor. Isometric push off the floor from your knees, perhaps from your hands. I'm going to be doing the push-ups on my nice wall today for our last set of push-ups. Find your position. 3, 2, 1, begin. This is a great variation for anybody who's still working themselves up to do a push-up. Perhaps you need to lower the intensity for whatever reason. This is a great way to do it. 3, 2, 1, and time. Next up, we have forward and reverse arm swings. It's a nice, easier exercise. Grab whatever you can if you need to make it harder. If you're standing, stay standing. If you came in late, please join us at 11:30 or 5:30. We're going Monday, Wednesday, Friday. This is a longer program designed for people to come in, follow the entire program, and help see weight loss through other interventions as well. Forward and reverse arm raises starting in 3, 2, 1, begin. Nice knot raise. Watch out, make sure you don't take out a light bulb. Keep going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are done with that exercise. Ladies and gentlemen, we're finally on to our last exercise of the day. I don't know how it went so fast, but it's 8 o'clock. I suppose that means that we did something right. Superman's on your belly, if you're ready. If not, we're going to be going over to the wall and doing the glute extensions. I have my friend here. This is Wally. Wally the wall. Find yourself a guy like Wally. Starting with the right leg back. Going to be pushing back behind you. Starting in 3, 2, 1, begin. If you want to use the left arm, feel free. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. And time. Now we're going to begin our cool down. Those were our 3 rounds of exercises. Only 30 minutes for this entire workout, made so that anybody can hop in, get it done, and head off to work for the day. If you're in a different part of the world, maybe you're coming home from work, maybe you're getting up super early, whichever works. We're here for a quick workout to get you started for the day. So cool down is going to be a cat-cow. If you can't get to the ground, that's okay. I'll start with the standing variation. Just breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Go ahead and carry on with that for about 3 minutes if you are with a standing variation. We're basically just telling our brain to calm down, entering a parasympathetic state for those of these science nerds out there. Basically just calming down so that we can rest, digest, and recover our breakfast as we move on with the rest of our stressful lives. All right. On the floor, we're going to be doing cat-cows as part of our cool down. The cow looks like a cow that you see in a field, looking up. Breathe in and look down into the cat position. Breathe in. Arching your back, filling your belly, looking down. Oh, my low back is locked up today. You can tell. It should be curving a little bit at least. And breathe out. Especially extending your upper back, looking up to the sky. Breathe in. Breathe out into the cow position. And one more time, going to the cat position. Breathe in. And done. We're going to go over to floor slides if we're on the floor. If you're standing, you can do the same motion, standing as well, just breathing, pushing your arms with your breath. On the floor, knees bent. Breathe in. Breathe out and push. Breathe in on the way down. Breathe out and push. When you breathe in, try and use your belly. Belly breathe, diaphragmatic breathing. Breathe into your hand if it's on your belly. Breathe in. Breathe out and push. All right. Those are 2 methods you can use after a workout to calm yourself down, to return to a resting state, a parasympathetic state, so that you can go on with the rest of your day, hopefully with a little less stress hormone in your body, a little less cortisol, right? That's what we could all use, I'm sure of it. Exercise helps mitigate your daily stress as well. It's another fantastic reason why you should start with exercise to begin your day. It's better than a cup of coffee. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of day 2 of the 7:30 a.m. session. I cannot do a back-to-back today. Usually I will end the stream and begin the stream again to start a second session. I have another test today that I have to go and prepare for. I have to drive into school. Thank you all for joining. I really appreciate it. Again, my name is Seth Spicer. This is Connected Community Health Support Connected, CHS. It's free bodyweight exercise programming and training for individuals who don't have the money, don't have the time, or don't feel comfortable walking into a gym because you're afraid that the meatheads are going to judge you. I hope they won't. But then, if that's the case, well, you have me here, you have Jake in the evening, and you have Adam Fox in the evening. Jake is going at 11:30. Adam is going at 5:30. I hope that you can make it to one of them. Again, 5 is not enough. Thank you guys so much for being here, but tell your friends, because a lot of people could really use somebody in their corner to provide free exercise programming at home without any equipment. So please tell your friends. I would really appreciate it. Tell your family. And with that, I'm going to sign off. Thank you all very much. You have a lovely day. Enjoy the day. Defy the odds. I will see you all on Friday at 7:30. Have a fantastic day. Seth signing off.